4:30 young analysis. Let me just analyze quickly, and then I'll brief you guys on what happened yesterday. Yesterday was very interesting. Let's do this. Seems like we're in the middle of a downtrend. Seems like we're in the middle of a downtrend. Let's change that to red. Let's get more confirmations. Okay, we can take that like that. What else can I do for 5 minutes? Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. I guess we can double classify this. That's a bunch of cells. Okay, I'll just keep this one in place of this confirmation. Okay. I'm gonna keep that this up here for now. I'm gonna keep that. Just gonna put a bunch of confirmations and then see what structure I get from all of this, because right now I'm seeing it might break this cell. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a cell, a possible cell. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let's do this. So it's confirmed here. Okay, let's confirm this point right there. So yeah, definitely is going to sell, because it does seem like it wants to buy, but the buyers are being broken, as you can see. Let's see here what we had here. This will tell us the nature of these buy indicators that we're seeing. Yeah, so as you can see from these buy indicators, from this one right here, this one too, and here we have any more buy indicators. You can see this thing does have, like, it wants to buy, but these buy indicators keep getting broken. So these are weak confirmations. These are really weak confirmations. So my only indecision about these confirmations is that as you can see, it does go down and then it ends up buying. It went down and then it ended up buying, right? So now that's my fear, that even if I were to try to sell, it might just be a temporary sell, right? It might just be a temporary sell and then it will buy. So with that, it would be very kind of difficult to look for a long-term sell. It would be kind of difficult to look for a long-term sell, but the sells are encouraged, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's go, because I don't see any more. Wait. I saw more confirmations. I saw more sell confirmations, because in the same sense, look at this. The sell confirmations are also being broken too. This one, see that one, we had that one, it got broken, it didn't really sell. We had that one, it didn't really sell, but it also got broken. We had that one, didn't really sell, but it got broken. So the sell is not that strong, bro. I won't lie to you, the sell is not that strong, but it is going to get broken. So here I can already have an idea of what's probably going to happen here. What's probably going to happen is that this buyer confirmation is going to get broken. So the most ideal place to enter this trade, in my opinion, would be looking for a buy here on this line. Looking for a buyer on this line would probably be the most ideal place for this trade market right here. Yeah, so for now I'm just gonna hold on until my next confirmation, and then we'll see what we do from that next confirmation. If we have a buy confirmation here, if we have a buy confirmation, that'll be good. If we have a sell confirmation, I won't really entertain it, because the only time I can really have a sell confirmation is below this trend line, and then look to take it down. But regardless, I don't really like what I'm seeing here. I don't really like what I'm seeing here. Because there's not even much. Okay, am I on the 1 minute? Yeah, I'm on the 1 minute. So let's look for more confirmations. Let's look for more confirmations. Let's look for more confirmations. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good for. So I'm speaking for these two cells right here. This is good. This is good. We also have that too. You know, let's do this. It's very hard to find a trade right now. It's quite difficult. I won't lie to you. It's not like a clear it's not very clear. Finding a trade right now is really not that clear. I won't lie to you. Nah, I really won't lie to you. Put this here. I'm putting these like this so I can study the nature of these. Wait, did I just do? Okay, I kind of messed up. This is not supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be all the way around. After these couple of trades, I'm gonna go and confirm what's happening at the top before I miss a trade. Okay, seems like there's still no confirmation. Unless I get a confirmation, then I'm not going to look for an entry. Unless I get a confirmation. Yeah, but it really does look like price is consolidating. That's why there's just like, look, it's just barely moving. It looks like price is really just consolidating right now, because there's just all types of indicate like confirmations. Confirmations aren't supposed to be this close together, so you can just really tell that this is consolidating. Dude, this is a lot of indicators. This is a lot of indicators. So you can really tell that whatever's going to happen next, there's a lot of momentum that's coming, because the same thing happened yesterday, and there was a lot of momentum that came yesterday. So likewise today too, there's gonna be a lot of momentum from this trade that's gonna come. There's going to be a lot of momentum. because this is not normal, bro. Even on the 1 minute, it shouldn't be so many indicators. It shouldn't be so many indicators. Nah, hold on. Okay, let me just look for an indicator here. No, there's nothing there. Let's go up top here. Okay, there's something here. Cool. Okay, so here there's no confirmation. It makes this trend a bit weak. Here there is a confirmation. This is good because it wasn't even tested. So this is good in terms of the buys. This is good for the buys. But on the 5 minute, this is a 1 minute confirmation. I think on the 5 minute we had this one right here, and then it made this trend line weak because yeah, like on the 5 minute we also had this one. We didn't have this on the 5 minute. In fact, we don't have anything there. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to sell up until here. It's gonna break this, sell until here, and then we can look to take this thing up. Sharp. We can look to take this thing up. Okay, I think I'm seeing a sell confirmation. Getting a sell confirmation here would be absolutely amazing. It would 100% be absolutely amazing. My only thing is until where is this thing going to sell? That's my only thing, because here there's no sell indicator here. There's no sell indicator here. So most likely, if this thing sells from here, most likely this thing is gonna go down, but it's not gonna come all the way here. It's not gonna come all the way here. If it does sell, it's not gonna come all the way here. I think it's going to sell, but it's just gonna find a place to go up again. It's just going to find a place to go up again. Okay, so while we wait for this to confirm, let me just explain what happened yesterday. So yesterday, like I had a feeling, because when I placed this trade yesterday, I said that there's been a tendency for market to just go for my stop loss. So it went for that, and then it went down, and then this one right here is where I did exactly what I said I would do, where you look for let me come back here, because this is the shape we had. We go down, and then from the first indicator that's going down below this trend line right here, that's where you put this and you put that, and then that's why this was right here. So the only thing that I'm going to study over the weekend is this pattern right here. I want to study what happened here, because here there was a lot of momentum. This is a lot of momentum, bro, and I don't know what happened. I don't even know why that happened. So okay, let's come back here. So like I said, let's do this. Let's do this. This is also good in a sense, because we do have our indicator right there. I'm gonna do this. I want to see something. 8 points. Okay. let's take this from where it is right now, right? Let's take it from there and then enter sell. So now what I think is going to happen, either this one is going to get like this one is going to get is it tested or broken? Let's say tested, the same way most of these other ones were being tested, right? So those are going to get tested, and then market is going to go down and cancel out these indicators, right? So that's what I'm looking for right now. Is that a Facebook? You know, some real shit just happened today, so I shouldn't even be streaming, but you know what? So if these get crossed out, right? If these get crossed out before this gets crossed out, if these two get crossed out before these get crossed out, right? Because as you can see, all these other indicators, all these other sell indicators have been getting crossed out, right? These ones are also going to get crossed out. So if these ones get crossed out before these ones, it increases the probability of this thing to continue selling. I don't know how to necessarily explain that, but let's do this. No, that's the other way around. Wait. Am I tripping? Wait, what was the other color? I think it was this color. Let me go back here and check. Yeah, more or less it is this color. I'm just going to keep it as that color. Right, so yeah, let's take this trade. For now, let's take this trade because I don't see a pattern. The only other pattern that I see here is this one right here. This is a 3. Oh, my bad. This is a 3. That's the only other pattern that I see right there. And as you can clearly see, this did that, and then you could have entered there, and then yeah, that got crossed out. So yeah, let me see something. I want to see something. Maybe you can say for 3 you would have closed this trade like here. Let me see, is there confirmations here? Nah. Okay. Yeah, for 3 I think you could say that. So yeah, today's trade is very interesting in my personal opinion, especially because here we had a sell indicator and that sell got broken. In fact, let me put that indicator in there. So wait, the other way around. Yeah, we had a sell indicator right here, so we would have taken that sell based off the fact that these other ones have been broken the whole time, right? And I'm saying at least these 2 are gonna get broken. So let me do this again, and I'm trying my best not to spam this ghost thingy, ghost analysis. I'm gonna try my best not to spam it, not to use it a lot is what I'm trying to say. But the only reason why I'm putting this here is because of the tendency of market to just stop hunt. I'm gonna use 8 points. And then let's take this thing all the way down. Yeah, let's take this all the way down. So this is our first take profit. Probably our second. This is gonna be our first. This one right here is gonna be our first. This is going to be our second. I don't know what these lines are here for, so let me delete them. Let me put this like this. I'm going to say here, this is our first take profit, and this is going to be our second. That's going to be our second take profit. Third and thingy. I know my charts are messy, guys. I'm sorry about that. This is going to be our final take profit. I'm trying to move this thing. Sorry about that. This is going to be our final take profit. That's going to be our final take profit. I'm a bit more confident now because it went up a bit. I'm a bit more confident now because it went up a bit. But yeah, I think this thing is going to sell. I'm sorry for the messy charts, y'all, but we thrive in this, man. We thrive in this. We thrive in this. Also, it's just because I'm using a phone. If I wasn't using a phone, my charts would look a lot cleaner. My charts would probably look a lot cleaner if I wasn't using a phone. Okay, let's leave this like this. I'm gonna leave this like this. I don't have any other analysis that I can see from this. If this hits, that's just it. We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, so if this breaks and we lose, we come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. We're just risking 8 points. That's all we're risking, bro. Nothing more than 8-point risk. So it will be up to you if you take this trade from here, or here, TP1, TP2, and TP3. So again, I'm gonna emphasize why this trend line is weak, because here on the 5-minute, we had these indicators that were broken, multiple indicators that were broken, and then we also have just one confirmation on this line. There's only one confirmation on this line. So if this one was also another confirmation, would have increased the probability of this thing being strong. And then another reason is because of all these buy and all these sell indicators that kept being broken. All these sell indicators that kept being broken. So how does this increase our probability for a sell? Because market here tested this indicator, so now I think we're taking it down. So had market not tested this indicator and just went down, I think it would have sold up till here and then went down, it went up again. So because it cleared this one here first and then went down, that increases our probabilities for a sell. It increases our probabilities for a sell. So yeah, let's delete that. Let's delete that too. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this like this, because other than this, I don't see any other place to enter this trade. The only other thing I could probably do. No. I don't. Let's not overanalyze. Let's not overanalyze. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. After this live ends, I'm gonna post all my footage, all my trading footage that I have from last week. I'm gonna post all the trading content that I have from last week, and then if you're interested, just have a look, because I found a lot of strategies on those videos, and there's a lot of explanations to it. I think for the next few, especially next week, you see tomorrow, and then weekend Sunday, this coming Sunday, I would encourage anyone, if you're really trying to like join what I'm pushing, join that Sunday, and then we'll be analyzing what went wrong and what went right this week, and taking a bunch of notes. So yeah, man. Yeah, let's leave it like this, because you see now I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to overanalyze again. Okay, okay, cool.